Okay guys, today I'm gonna show you a video of how I was able to upgrade the 2017 to 2019 Toyota Prius Prime Advanced Advanced trim with the JBL. Sorry, this is cover because I got this magnet here. That is I used to use this for phone to kind of compensate without a CarPlay equipment with this device. So just so you know, this is a 2017 to 2019 Toyota Prius Prime radio unit. So if you want to look at the number, this is a E7052. So if you got an E7052, then you'll definitely have the advanced trim Prius Prime. Then you can follow this exact video to find the exact compatible radio and upgrade it to the unit that has CarPlay support, which is, to me, is a game changer. It changed the whole driving experiences by a lot. So this video, I'm going to show you how I was able to do it. And this is, I've done several videos of radio swapping for various different cars. This is by far the easiest I've ever done. So let's get to it. So the tools you need for this job is very, very simple. What I used to do is this plastic trim piece to kind of ply the plastic piece, then a 10mm socket. That's it. This whole radio is holding by clips all over the place from here all the way to here, and two 10mm bolts. So that's all you need, just these two. No fancy tools, nothing. So first of all, you need to use this one to kind of ply this piece out. So, okay, first of all, you need to remove this trim piece right here. It's pretty easy. Use your trim piece tool. Kind of ply it on the edges slowly. Then you can gently pull it up. Okay, so you can see from this gap right here, there's the little yellow connector that's kind of connected this trim piece to kind of the radio frame. So you want to remove this piece completely to make it easier to access the bolts that you need to remove. The trick to this is kind of turn this whole piece kind of 90 degree. Then you can gently pull it up. This whole piece. Okay, so the key is you can see this is not a circular hole. This is kind of like an oval shape. So, and this has a little tap right here. So if once you turn 90 degrees, you will fit the hole perfectly and you can pull it out. So after that's done, you can see that exposes the two 10mm bolts that you need to remove. So we can start it one at a time from here. It's better to have the socket extension, so it's easier to kind of access it that way. These are not super deep, but socket extension definitely make it a lot easier. So one and then two. Okay, once you feel it's kind of loose enough, you can kind of hold it with your hand and then just pull it out by hand. Just be very careful not to drop the bolt. I have some people that says they drop the bolt and it's really hard to find. It's kind of deep down, I don't know, somewhere close to the carpet. But you should be able to kind of pull it once it's loose enough. Pull the bolts out. Yeah, these are the 10mm bolts. So once this is out, you are ready to pull the radio. The tricky part of this whole radio is everything is so easy to pull. You can start pulling from the bottom here. But close to this corner right here, this little corner, this is where the most tight spot is. It might be a little scary. So don't start with this side. Start with this side where the start button is. So what I normally do is I just gently hold the radio like this. Gently pull the radio. And you can feel it, see? It was all, it already pried quite a bit out. So all this radio now is only attached by those plastic tab or pins or whatever you want to call it. So once you have this side up, this is where that is more difficult to pull. But once you have this side pull up quite a bit, and you can start wiggle, and you can see it start to come out. There you go. So now the whole radio is out, but don't pull it too hard. We still have all the harnesses and wires in the back that we need to pull. So let's get to those one at a time. Okay, so you can see from this side, let's start from the left side where the start button is. So we got 2 tabs right here, one black, one white. Pull one at a time. This one, and then this one. So these are the 2 not attached to this plastic trim piece. Is not completely on the radio, but you need to pull these out too. And then now let's get to work on all these wire harnesses. So the trick I use is I have this trim piece, the ply tool I just used, and I have this edge right here. I have this end, kind of push the pin down, like this pin, all the pin down, and push it down and make it a lot easier to kind of pull all the connectors. Okay, so we got 1, 2, we got 3 right here, 4, okay, and this gray one as well. Okay, these 2 are the ones that most difficult to pull, but I mean, kind of be patient. Pull the pin down and slowly pull it up. Just don't pull it too hard. You don't want to damage the wire. So, and this one is what I definitely need to use the trim piece tool to pull the tab and pull it out. Okay, and then there is one gray one down here. Just don't forget about it. This one. So, okay, once you got all that, these 3 here and the 3 down here, these are the navigation wires that you don't have to worry too much about. We're going to be swapping these from the old unit to the new unit, and because these can be used, these are supported for multiple years of Toyota vehicles, so you can reuse them. So that's it. That's all you need to do. And after that, you can see we successfully pull the whole radio out. Okay, then in the next piece, I'm going to show you how you can transfer all these trim pieces to your new radio unit. And after that, I'm going to show you how to put it back. It's very straightforward. Like I said, this is one of the easiest ones that I ever worked on in terms of radio swapping. Okay, now I'm going to show you how you can transfer all these trim pieces from this radio to an upgrade unit or the replacement units you want to put on your Prius Prime. So this is actually pretty easy. There's only 3 screws from each side. There's this black one right here, and this black one right here, and this black one right here. And then same on this side, this black one right here, this black one right here, and this black one right here. So let's get started with that. Okay, one side's out, so all you need to do is just take it out right here, like that. And let's work on this side. This one right here. And this one right here. Okay, once you remove all the screws, there's one tab that connects all the start button to the unit needs to be pulled. So just be really careful of this one. This is the one I'm talking about. Just gently. Pull the tab. Okay, now this is loose. You should be able to just remove it like this. So now this is out, and you can put on your upgraded or your replacement unit. Same thing. So put on it hole to hole. You will see all the screw holes will line up. And then same for this one. Yeah, so make sure all the screw holes are all lined up before you start putting it back. You will definitely feel like it's aligned correctly when you put it back. So the other thing to notice is the unit does not come with the navigation cable. This is the navigation cable. So this is completely reusable. If you have a old 17 to 19 radio unit and you want to upgrade to a 20 to 22 with Apple CarPlay, you can reuse this cable, no problem at all. So it's actually pretty easy. This tab right here, pull it out, and you can just pull the plugs out one at a time. And like I said, it should be exact fit. Just be really careful not to pull it too hard. So I transfer to the new unit right here. Okay. And the tab right here. Get inside, push it down, push it down, and push it down. Okay, so now after you put the screw, all the screw back here, 3 on each side, then you should be ready to put the unit back to your car. Oop. One thing I forgot to mention, don't forget to plug this one back before you put the new unit back, or your start button won't work. Make sure you hear the click, so it's secure and tight. Okay, one thing I forgot to mention, you got this tab right here that is kind of connected to the radio piece, this frame right here. Sorry, this one was pulled from a junkyard, so this one already have it cut. But when I pull this out, I think it's better if you have a needle nose plier. It's kind of squeeze on this side, so you can easily pull it. So you can pull out the whole thing. If you feel stuck, that's because this tab is not pulled. All the other wires are. If you already pull all the wires and this one still, you still feel the wire get stuck, and this is because of this tab. Okay, so now we're ready to put it back. This is the new unit that we got, and just kind of reverse the whole thing. So first of all, let's connect all the wires back from the left to right. So this white and black ones, for the start button. Okay, these two in. So make sure you always hear the click to make sure it's all tight and secure. So start from the left, this radio wire, and this one. Go from left to right. The wire seems to lay out exactly what they needed to be, so you don't have to worry about like you plugging the wrong ones, or they're all various different sizes. You should only have one hole that fits the connector. So that one's in, that one's in, that one is in, this one is in as well, and this gray one, and don't forget the bottom one right here. So that one goes to the bottom. Might be a little tricky, but it shouldn't be too bad to put it in. Okay, that should be all the wires you need. Making sure everything is tight, double checking everything. So, and once you're ready, you can slowly put this back. Like, you don't have to worry about putting this side on first. You can just push the whole thing all at once. Just push it in. Okay, and put the 2 bolts in. But before we do that, let's fire it up and test to see if this works. This is a E07058. This is the unit that you need if you have 2017 to 19 Prius Prime Advanced trim with JBL. This is the unit you need to get Apple CarPlay. So let's fire it up and see if this works. Okay, everything seems to be fine. Continue. Okay, I got a new projection now instead of just 4 other options that it's already there. So this is connected to my iPhone. Let's see if this will work. You see Apple CarPlay connected? Let's go fire up Apple CarPlay. There we go. See, this is completely compatible. If you currently have 7052, you can directly upgrade to a 7058. From 2020 to 2022, Prius Prime Limited. I think they changed the trim name, and you can directly get Apple CarPlay over here. So now all you need to do is put the 2 bolts back to the back, and then put the trim piece back, and now you're all done. That should be it.